What is the K value of a gas with partial pressure 10 atm and the total pressure of the system is 50 atm? A 0.1, B 0.2, C 100, D 500. The correct answer is 0.2. What is the fraction of a gas in a system with partial pressure 10 mm Hg H 25 mm Hg? A 0.1, B 0.2, C 0.3, D 0.4. The correct answer is 0.4. What is the partial pressure of a 10 gas in a system if H 2 mm Hg? A 0.1 mm Hg, B 0.2 mm Hg, C 0.3 mm Hg, D 0.4 mm Hg. The correct answer is 0.2 mm Hg. What is the partial pressure of a 40 gas in a system with vapor pressure 1 mm Hg? A 0.2 mm Hg, B 0.4 mm Hg, C 0.6 mm Hg, D 0.8 mm Hg. The correct answer is 0.4 mm Hg. What is the K value of a gas with partial pressure 50 Pa and the total pressure of the system is 1 mm Hg? A 0.37, B 0.45, C 0.79, D 0.91. The correct answer is 0.37. What is the fraction of gas in a system with partial pressure 2 mm Hg and vapor pressure 5 mm Hg? A 0.4, B 0.5, C 0.6, D 0.8. The correct answer is 0.4. What is the vapor pressure of 50 gas in a system with partial pressure 2 mm Hg? A 1 mm Hg, B 2 mm Hg, C 4 mm Hg, D 8 mm Hg. The correct answer is 4 mm Hg. A 40 gas in a system has partial pressure 4 atm. What is Henry S constant? A 1.6 atm, B 4 atm, C 10 atm, D 16 atm. The correct answer is 10 atm. What is the total pressure of a system having 40 O2 with 5 atm partial pressure and 60 N2 with 10 atm partial pressure? A 2 atm, B 6 atm, C 8 atm, D 10 atm. The correct answer is 8 atm. What is the partial pressure of 20 gas in a system with vapor pressure 10 mm Hg? A 2 mm Hg, B 10 mm Hg, C 50 mm Hg, D 100 mm Hg. The correct answer is 2 mm Hg. What is the total pressure of a system having 50 H2CO3 with 6 atm partial pressure and 50 O2 with 12 atm partial pressure? A 3 atm, B 6 atm, C 9 atm, D 12 atm. The correct answer is 9 atm. What is the partial pressure of a 70 gas in a system if H 5 mm Hg? A 3.5 mm Hg, B 7 mm Hg, C 14 mm Hg, D 35 mm Hg. The correct answer is 3.5 mm Hg. What is the vapor pressure of 40 gas in a system with partial pressure 20 mm Hg? A 5 mm Hg, B 10 mm Hg, C 20 mm Hg, D 50 mm Hg. The correct answer is 50 mm Hg. What is the total pressure of a system having 25 CO2 with 4 atm partial pressure and 30 O2 with 10 atm partial pressure and 45 SO2 with partial pressure 20 atm? A 9 atm, B 13 atm, C 17 atm, D 19 atm. The correct answer is 13 atm. According to Henry S. law, what is the fraction of a gas with partial pressure P and Henry S. constant H? A pH, B pH, C pH, D pH. The correct answer is pH.